About counteragents.
Student work abroad. That sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to come to SWAP just because I graduated this year. It would be a lot of fun just to go away for 4 months, like before I start working permanently. And I couldn't afford to go away for 4 months just holidaying. So I decided that SWAP would be a really good alternative, working and holidaying at the same time.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, going to Europe is the best time I ever had. Yeah, I've been there before, yeah. Yeah, it's scary and confusing, you know. A lot of people go to Europe, you know, they could do the European thing, but it can be fun. But then again, on the other hand, what if you got to work? What if you got to do other things? It can be scary.
I've never experienced so many different cultures and so many people in my entire life. You're never bored in London. You can't be bored in London. There's no way to be bored in London. And it just opens your eyes up. There's just so many different cultures and so many different things that you can just jump on a tube and go out and do. That I like London a lot because of that. Oh, SWAP has been wonderful actually for me, because I came here, Nova Scotian, lost in the big city, and they grabbed me and they gave me lots of places that I could choose to stay, and they're there. I can just phone them up. I don't think I could have made it if I hadn't come over with some sort of program, and SWAP sort of, I've met a lot of people through the SWAP pub meet. I've met a lot of interesting people just looking for flats, and even over in Canada they were helpful.
Yeah, London office of SWAP. Yeah, good people working in that SWAP office in London. Yeah, they're helping kind of people. Something about SWAP is the thing I like about it is the fact that they help you with everything. They don't doll you up, and they don't lay out the red carpet, but they give you the necessities to keep you going. Do's, the don'ts, the apartments, the jobs, the advice you need. Because once you get there and you get that stuff in you, you're on your own. That's the whole idea. It's not like going to kindergarten. The best part of when I went over there was orientation. I remember it vividly. Yep, getting all the do's and the don'ts together. Yeah, the best way to do it is get hands-on, and that's what they provide in that office.
Okay. And welcome to London. What we're going to try to achieve for you this morning is we're going to give you an awful lot of information about how London functions, about how the job market functions, and the kinds of services that we can offer you. We're going to show you how to conduct a job search on your own. And there's been lots of swappers here before you this month, and they're all working. I mean, we have close to 400 swappers now working in London. So nothing horrible is going to happen to you.
You've got with you today, let's see, I hope, one of these, the most recent Swapper's Guide to London. And we've given you a wonderful Bible called the London A to Z. Never say Z or they'll think that you're an American. A to Z. It's the London Street Finder. Basically, it's not the mark of a tourist. Every Londoner has one of these kicking around their flat, and even the taxi drivers have them in their glove boxes.
You have no problems. You arrive, you find out where your hotel is, go there first of all, get rid of your stuff, and then they give you directions to go to the SWAP office, and you probably go to the SWAP office. And you get a complete orientation, and the orientation is very good, very good. They tell you all the little things that you need to know about getting a job, finding a place to live. You can ask anything. They're a wonderful resource. And the most wonderful thing about it is that they have a complete board set up area where you go in and they list housing things and they list job vacancies. And all you have to do is actually just go down the list, look at the cards, find the one that looks good, sit down, call up the guy or the employer and make an interview and you're all set.
Yeah, the London office for SWAP. It's awesome. Yeah, they help you out with everything. Do's, don'ts, help you link up with a place to sleep, you know. Help you out give you the push you need to start, but they don't baby you. There's no question. It's kind of like a life support system. You don't have to worry about them. They're there for you.
I'm working here at Salvaged. I work in the toiletries and pharmacy department. I've been here for 3 weeks now. Payday on Tuesday, which is great. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm meeting a lot of new people, a lot of British people, so I can learn their culture firsthand and the way they do things, and I can find out all our little quirks too, because they tend to laugh at me quite a bit as well.
Oh, right, yes, right. You want letters? Yeah, you want your letters, go to the Travel Cuts office on Regent Street. That's the spot to pick up mail. Yeah, we'll go to the Regent Street Travel Cuts office. That's where they'll be. That's the pickup. It's not all work. I mean, London's a great spot to be. London, oh, what a great spot for nightlife. Well, there's also the Molson's Maple Leaf Pub. Yeah, they show games and you get news from home. It's touch of Canada, right inside the Big E, England. Yeah, just down the corner. Catch up with news from home, see if the Canadians are losing or winning, depending on who you like. Molson's Maple Leaf Pub. Yeah, it's like Canada in a nutshell. It's not as big, though. Yeah, me and my buddies go down there, have a couple. Yeah, all kinds of friends. A lot of locals go down there, too, to watch the hockey games. So we go down there and pull the big hockey fanatic thing, you know what I mean? Hey, this isn't London. Oh, it's another swap destination, Paris.
I'm in second year law, and I figured I'd take a summer off and go work in France. I speak French. One of the main objectives of my being here, of course, is to improve my spoken French and my written French. I also have a strong interest in France, in the culture and in the language, and I'd like to see a little bit of Paris and Europe. SWAP offered me assistance in getting a work visa. They also offered me a bit of assistance when I got to France in finding employment. They had an agency which gave me an orientation session on exactly what I had to do when I got to Paris, where I could find accommodation, where I should start looking for work. They're also very helpful in actually getting me the best fares possible to get over to Europe.
So you think you're Irish, do you? Well, why not come to Ireland, another wonderful swap destination? Dublin's an awesome city, beautiful. The people are great, pubs everywhere, and you don't need to be an O'Connor or an O'Toole to love Ireland. Of course, you might have to be an O'Shaughnessy or an O'Hach to get a free drink.
Swap, I guess, offered me a bit of security in the sense that gave you a bit of adventure, I suppose, but at the same time guaranteeing that there'd be someone to go to if you ran into trouble, for instance. The security blanket was, I guess, really useful, first of all, for my parents, because it, well, in convincing them that it was a good thing to do. Because they didn't like the idea of heading off into a foreign country. And, well, the same for me as well. I mean, you don't like to think that you'd be stuck in some country with no place to go. Well, I'm working as a secretary, although I'm not really officially trained as a secretary. I think Canadian and American students probably have an advantage in terms of secretarial jobs, because here they're not really encouraged to type essays and things. So, yeah, I do have some word processing, so first thing I did when I arrived really was apply at various secretarial organizations like Kelly's, for instance, but I also applied out at University College Dublin. And it's a wonderful secretarial job to get, actually, because it's very interesting. I mean, although I have no background in medicine, I would definitely recommend the experience of traveling abroad. I don't think there's anything that can beat that. Swap is good in that it does give you security. I think that's the main thing. I don't have an Irish accent, although at times I've been told by Irish people that I've acquired a touch.
I guess Ireland does kind of grow on you, whether you realize it or not.